My name's Shane Pace, and I studied at St. Stanislaus School in Bandra, Mumbai, India, and I'm the UQ International Ambassador. I chose the University of Queensland because it's such a great university academically.
Because of its international global ranking, and I wanted to study in Australia, so I thought it would be my best choice.
UQ was absolutely my first choice because I could not settle for anything other than the best.
UQ has supporting facilities, so right from you land at the airport, you'll get support from UQ.
There's a student center and there's a separate center for international students. You can go there if you have any query, and you can talk to them about accommodation, your resume, anything. They can help you with that.
My name is Shiva Balachandran. I'm from Mumbai University in India. There are many beautiful places in the university to hang out with friends.
My favorite place at UQ has to be the Great Court because it's got a good chain of cafe areas where you can just grab a coffee and, hanging out with your friends. It's got a pretty huge lawn.
So the favorite place on campus is UQ Lakes. It's really serene, and peaceful.
The UQ's library is one of the biggest library of Queensland. It has huge range of books. The library also offers you some supportive courses like how to write research papers and like how to manage your time and all those sorts of skills.
The UQ teaching staff, you'll be assured that they'll be helping you at every step of the whole course. I think it's really easy to approach them. If you approach them by email, most of them would reply under 1 business days. And the best part is they also have their consults. If you don't understand something in the lecture or the tutors, just go in there and they'll make sure and assure that after leaving that consult, you know each and everything that you wanted to know.
I chose Brisbane specifically, firstly, because of its weather, secondly, because it's really peaceful, and lastly, because the people here are very respectful and welcoming.
One thing that stood out compared to Melbourne, Sydney and Brisbane, I think Brisbane stood out in terms of the people. They're really friendly. They would not hold back to help if you were lost. They would really be helpful.
I feel Brisbane's really lively. It reminds me of my home, actually. I've been to other places, but my love for Brisbane would never change because it's beautiful.
One of the suggestions that I would like to give would not just think about studies, because that's not the only reason you're here for. It's about the experience. When you have to chill out in Brisbane, there are many places that you can look forward to go.
In my free time, I usually go to city. Also, I go to South Bank a lot of times. There is a walk just next to Brisbane River. Brisbane has a very good life and quality of life.
It's a big city, and I think it's really safe. Even if I go like in the night to catch a train, I don't feel like it's not safe for me.
In Brisbane, there is a huge Indian community, and they gather for our prime festivals such as Diwali. You feel home here because those are festivals which are really close to our hearts.
You can still go around and have your Indian food, take on with the Indian culture and do whatever you want and still be in an Australian background.
If you're looking to enhance your skills and have a whole new experience of new country and new people, Brisbane is the city to come.
I would definitely recommend UQ because it's changed my life. Going from someone who was dependent on other people in India, I'm now self-sufficient and can do everything on my own.
This place is not just about a degree. This is about an all-round development. It's more about having a chance to put yourself out there and knowing your strengths, knowing your weaknesses, and realizing that there's so much more potential. My decision to come to UQ was the best one I think I've ever made.
It's a decision you'll not regret.